Hi. The controlled opposition liar for today is Foster Gamble and the Thrive movement. I just watched most of the Thrive movie again, which has had 85 million views, just to figure out how Foster Gamble is lying. Well, most of what he says in the movie, I agree with. He's telling us good things and good solutions for the planet and for humanity. So he lies like everyone else who is allowed to gain publicity, and that's by omission. You have to look at what Foster Gamble will not tell you, the same as everyone else who gains publicity on YouTube or anywhere else in our media. Foster Gamble will not cite the Declaration of Independence and the fact that 300 million Americans can destroy the 535 bribe-lying scumbag criminals who infest our Congress. Thrive and Foster Gamble shows genuine concern for humanity and tells us great solutions to the problems that we have, except when he gets into economics and money. There's a reason for that. Intelligent people understand that our freedom would have evolved to a system where nobody uses money at all. Foster Gamble hasn't figured that out. Evidently, he's feigning that stupidity. He's an educated person. He can read the Declaration of Independence. He can understand that money does not have to exist on planet Earth or in the United States, that we can do away with it entirely and the whole planet can thrive without it. Having no money and managing the planet by honest people will make everyone on the planet wealthy. Foster Gamble can understand this. So he lies by omission, by pretending that he can't understand this, that he can't understand that the only way to get rid of the Federal Reserve is to fire all of our politicians. Every Democrat, every Republican, and every lawyer has to be fired. All of them are corrupt, bribed, lying scumbags who are enemies of we the people. The lawyers are all scumbags, liars, by intent. Some other Democrats and Republicans are nefarious scumbags intentionally. And then we have some others who are useful idiots who are so damn stupid that they don't even know they're lying to us. They actually believe that Democrats and Republicans are two different things when they're all the same. Some of these morons don't even understand the Federal Reserve, and they represent you. They just spout nonsense from the Democrat or Republican agenda, and they serve their party by being so mind-numbingly stupid that they have no idea what's going on, and they repeat the lies they're told to repeat. Foster Gamble knows this. He knows we have to get rid of all of these people. We have lots of intelligent people who could take their places and manage our country honestly and intelligently, and manage the whole planet that way. He doesn't tell you this. He doesn't tell you that we have to fire the politicians in order to implement everything that he talks about in the Thrive movement. I guess he thinks it's going to magically happen by people protesting the Federal Reserve, uniting for some other cause that still relies on government approval, on corrupt politicians who have been bribed to destroy our country, approving something that's good for the country. That is never going to happen. And that's why we know that Foster Gamble is an Illuminati liar. He comes from the Procter & Gamble company, a direct heir to that mega fortune. And he's put on a great show with the Thrive movement to make you think he's on the side of humanity. But that's not what he is. What he is preventing you from taking the correct action to remove the enemies of humanity who manage our planet and to put intelligent people and honest people in charge of things, which could be done very simply by 300 million Americans uniting and saying, hey, Congress, hey, attorneys in our government, you're all fired. Get the hell out of our government. And with that, in the process of uniting, we find people who are honest and intelligent enough to manage things intelligently. Not the way Democrats, Republicans, and lawyers manage things to rob us. Their intent is always robbery and the slavery of humanity, as we know from reading the protocols of the learned elders of Zion, which was their game plan to control humanity. I didn't hear Foster Gamble mention the protocols of the learned elders of Zion either. So he doesn't mention that. He doesn't mention the Declaration of Independence. He just has you believe that he's going to lead you to form enough opposition to the government that the government will decide to become good guys and implement useful changes to our society. Nope, he wants to keep money in existence, which as long as it exists will keep some people slaves, a lot of people poor, and will keep rich people rich. We can abolish money entirely, and we have to do that. We don't need it. That's what you need to know about Foster Gamble and Thrive. If you don't understand how the planet can operate without money, it's pretty simple. You abolish all the professions related to money, get rid of all those jobs, get rid of lawyers, abolish the whole profession of law, and you put those people to work doing something useful for humanity. Instead of implementing the robbery of humanity, they do something useful. All those people who work in the financial industry can then give everyone else a break on the hours they work. Robotics is coming in, which will replace a lot of jobs, so people will have more leisure time. That's the object in our short lives, is to give ourselves more leisure time and enjoy our 70 or 80 or maybe 90 years that we have here. We shouldn't spend 60 of those years working like slaves for the corporations, the banks, the legal industry, and our scumbag government. We need to put ourselves in charge, put freedom ahead of money as our goal, and leisure time ahead of money and debt and worry and stress as a goal. That's what we can do for humanity if we talk about doing it. Put yourself in charge. The people are the highest authority. 300 million people versus 535 corrupt, bribe-lying, scumbag criminals in Congress. 300 million of us can easily get rid of those pigs and fix things. Foster Gamble and the Thrive movement did not tell you this. So get me 85 million views. Maybe the country will wake up and understand what the people can do if we unite against our elected criminals. Thanks for watching.